Okay, what's a Gary-Brecka morning?
So I have a pretty specific morning routine.
Can't wait. This is the show.
And I get a lot of flack for this, but I have a pretty specific morning routine.
Give us the exact detail.
Okay, I'll give you the exact.
This is going to go crazy on TikTok.
All right,
End
I'll give you the
us off
exact
with
detail.
this because I need you to come back on the podcast because I have 100 other questions. But give us the morning routine, the Gary-Brecka morning.
So I'm actually hosting a challenge in February. It's completely free, and I'm taking everybody through 3 days, 3 consecutive days of my morning routine, and I'm going to structure it in a way that's not going to cost them any money. I expect to have 100,000 or so people on this challenge. So if you want to sign up for the challenge, you can go to theultimatehuman.com. It's absolutely free. Sign up for my morning routine challenge. It's all based on science, and I'll go deep into the science behind each thing that I do. So let me just begin by saying I think that most people lack routine in general, and I think that we lack good sleep hygiene, meaning a good sleep routine, and we lack a morning routine. And the reason why those bookends are so important is because you're bookending the most important superpower that we have, which is sleep. And when I talk to most people about their sleep and I say, what's your sleep routine? They're just like, well, what do you mean? I get in bed, and I go to sleep.
I'll hang out with you in Miami and we can talk about mine. Okay.
The very first thing that I fix in any client that I work with, the very first thing I fix is their sleep. So I schedule meetings and exercise. I schedule travel and meetings around sleep and exercise. So in the morning, when I wake up, I have this little path in my house. So I get out of bed, I go into the bathroom, I brush my teeth, floss, splash water on my face. I immediately get into a cold plunge. And it's between 50 and 52 degrees Fahrenheit. I haven't seen any evidence that colder is better or longer is better. And I'm in there for 3 minutes and that's it. 6 minutes maximum. I rarely ever even do 6 minutes.
Which brand do you like right now?
Cold Life.
Okay.
I like Cold Life's vertical cold plunges. And I like them for 3 reasons. I have a recumbent cold plunge. I also think plunge makes a great cold plunge. And that's a recumbent one. But the stand-up vertical one, I really like. You just feel more in control. You can breathe easier. I keep my fingers out. I sink down to my shoulders. I dunk, and then I get back out. Remember, you're trying to do 4 things when you cold plunge. We're trying to cold shock the body. We're not trying to cold adapt the body. So making it 37 degrees or staying in for 12 minutes is completely...
That's her. I've seen
3 days.
not necessary. So you want to do 4 things. You want to cause a peripheral vasoconstriction.
Again, you don't want to adapt really, right?
You don't want to adapt. You want to shock the body, right? It's like if every once in a while I hit around the corner in the house and I scared you, every time I said boo, you would have a reaction. But if you knew I was hiding around that corner every day when you approached that corner, you'd be like, I know you're there.
Okay, so
Kinda
you're
what the body does.
getting in the cold plunge.
So I'll go through it and then I'll give you the science. But so I do a cold plunge.
Okay.
I get out of the cold plunge. I dry off. I walk to the end of my hallway and I lay in a red light therapy bed for 20 minutes.